It is January 1st, New Year's, and I think I'm going to be taking one of these. Back in September, Rudy and I decided that I was going to be removing my IUD and we were going to try for baby number 2. In November, my period was 2 days late and I tested and it was negative. I had decided I would wait to test again if I was more than a couple days late. Then in December, I got my period 2 days early. I'm not due for my period until this weekend, I believe. I just feel like testing. I don't know why. I don't like to waste tests. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want Rudy to find out, and that's why I had to stop recording when I was, because he was coming inside. So, yeah, I just for some reason feel like testing today. It might even be too soon if I'm pregnant, but I kind of want to document this journey to see how long it's going to take until we can hopefully conceive naturally, and whether or not we do, just see what our route will be when it comes down to try and conceive another baby. We did IVF the first time. If you guys are new here, I have a daughter. She is currently 2 years old. We turned 2 in October, and we conceived her via IVF. There should be no reason why we shouldn't be able to conceive. There was no reason. All our tests came back normal. So I've heard a lot of women getting pregnant naturally after they do IVF. It's not always the case for everyone. So I probably want to see if that's going to happen for us. I'm going to stop rambling. As I said, I don't know if or when this is even going to be shared, whether it will be public, but I do want to document this journey. I'm going to test now. I really gotta pee. Good morning. I haven't filmed a clip for this video in quite some time. It's May 18th. I don't know if you guys can see that. Obviously, since the last clip, I was not pregnant. We have been trying, not necessarily consistently. There was just a lot of stuff going on, especially with us needing to find a new home and moving. That was a big stressor. So we've been settled in our new home now for a couple of months. Also, I never filmed clips prior because my period was coming early every single month. So even when we were trying, my period was early, so it never gave me the opportunity to even test. And I guess that's fine because I didn't waste all those tests. Today, my period is due, and my period has not came early, obviously. And I'm getting a little anxious, and I know I should probably wait, but I just really want to test. I want to capture this clip. I would hope that it's a positive. But if not, just to show more of how difficult it can be to get pregnant. And just because I did IVF doesn't mean I'm gonna get pregnant naturally for the second time. And yeah, I was trying to do this in secret, but Rudy just woke up. I already peed, and I'm just going to do the dropper now. It is August 10th. My period was due yesterday, and it's the next day, and I still haven't gotten my period. Here we are. I am going to test. I told myself that I didn't want to take another test unless it was going to be a positive test, but how do you even know if it's going to be a positive test? You don't. I kind of was being really hopeful that it was gonna be easier conceiving baby number 2 and hopefully naturally than it was conceiving Lucy, because we did have to do IVF. And each month that passes and it's not happening, it's making me feel a little discouraged. I know last month when I got my period, I was really sad, of course, and I was just like, you know what? It's in God's hands, and it's only gonna happen if God wants it to. As hard as it is, because obviously this is something that I really want. We really want to have a second baby. I really want Lucy to be a big sister. It's in God's hands. And when he thinks we're ready, it'll happen. And I do believe it will happen. Because I don't believe that Lucy's going to be our only baby. We're going to have another. I'm so scared. Nope, not pregnant. It is October 30th, a Monday, and my period was supposed to come almost 3 days ago. Last month, September 23rd, I believe, made a year since I removed my IUD, and we're still not pregnant. I'm really scared to even look. It's Wednesday, November 29th. My period was due on Saturday. So it is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days late. What are the odds that I'm pregnant this time? November's been a very tough month for me. We lost my dog, Juicy. She was really important to me, and I've had her for 16 years, so I'm not gonna get into that because I just won't stop crying. So that could be a possibility as to why my period is late this month.
Mama?
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so I don't know, I can't even remember when was the last time that I did an update on here, but we are in March now. It is March 13 and still not pregnant, or I don't know, because my period isn't due yet. So I just wanted to hop on here and give a few updates. And I did reach out to my IVF clinic to ask some questions and what do I have to do, and ask about pricing. Has it gone up? Which FYI, it did go up since I did my last transfer with my daughter. So it's good to know, because if that is the route we're going to end up taking, we can start thinking about that now and start saving for it in the future. I did have to also reach out to my OB because I guess the policies have changed since the last time I did IVF, and I had to get a referral from my OB.
Mama?
I did end up having to have a phone appointment with my doctor to discuss that, and then she did send off a referral to the clinic. I heard back from them today, just via email. Not much update there, but I'm waiting for them to, I guess, reach out to me. We're not trying to do IVF like ASAP, because again, we don't necessarily have the funds set aside for that, but we want to be prepared. Timer's about to go off, so I just stopped that. Yep, there's no line at all. Good morning, it is March 18th. I filmed a clip a few days ago. I have to do blood work on my period if I'm not pregnant. I kind of just want to have a heads up whether or not I'm gonna have to make that trip into the Bay Area, since all my doctors are still over there, and I just, like I said, I want to have a little bit of a heads up whether or not I'm pregnant, if I'm gonna have to go do blood work or not. I kind of feel like we're probably going to have to do IVF, which that's okay. Just sucks, and again, it's an expense that I really was hoping that we would not have to do this time, but it is what it is. Yeah, no, not pregnant. We're still planning on moving forward with IVF once we're able to. I don't know when that will be. I will keep you guys updated if this ends up turning into a trying to conceive / IVF video. With my pregnancy with my daughter, I didn't share much video detailing about IVF and such. So this would be interesting to put this out into the world. Trying to conceive baby number 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much else to say.